everybody, it's Sharon. San Francisco's no stranger to controversy, not now and not in the past. Today I want to talk to you about a scandal, about an arrest, and about a shocking story. And this has got some adult themes, so it's not particularly good for kids. It all takes place in a neighborhood we call North Beach. Let's take a closer look. In the 1850s, during the gold rush, North Beach was part of a settlement not too far from the water. As the years went by, the water got filled in, and musical and entertainment businesses arrived for the growing population. Among the immigrants, many Italian families settled in this area. And by the 1950s, it was known for its Italian coffee houses, Italian restaurants, and Italian shops. In 1958, young Italian Pete Mattioli partnered with his friend Gino Del Prete to buy a club called the Condor in North Beach at the corner of Columbus and Broadway. The club was small, only had room for a jukebox, but it was well located. By 1961, they were able to expand into the adjoining property, making room for a small stage. They booked musicians like Bobby Freeman, who sang Do You Want to Dance, and Sylvester Stewart, who later became Sly and the Family Stone. And there were more well-known acts like Johnny Rivers, Righteous Brothers, Tony Bennett. The Condor was doing great business, attracting its share of publicity, sports stars, celebrities, and politicians. But competition was fierce, and their publicist, Big Davy Rosenberg, was constantly looking for the next best thing. In 1963, Davy was the one who urged one of their cocktail waitresses, Carol, to jump up on the bar and do the twist. The crowd loved it, and it wasn't long before Carol was dancing on the piano. Then Davy had another idea. Let's bring the piano up to the ceiling and lower it with Carol dancing on it. This feat of engineering had the Chronicle columnist exclaiming, "Here's a piano with sexy legs." But it was Davy's next idea that brought him lasting fame. Avant-garde fashion designer Rudy Gernreich had just introduced a new bathing suit called a monokini. Davy saw it in the paper, and he decided that this is what Carol should wear for her next act. The rest was history. Carol first danced topless on June 19, 1964, but within 48 hours, all the rest of Broadway, 28 other clubs had followed suit. Today, there's a plaque outside the Condor describing this very event. As you might imagine, the neighbors weren't too happy about it, and eventually Carol, Pete, and Gino got arrested. In time, the court decided that topless was going to be okay, but bottomless was not. Carol continued to gain notoriety as she was an early adopter of silicone injections for her breasts. And the club capitalized on her notoriety with a sign that advertised her ample endowments. Gino and Pete eventually sold the Condor, but in 1983, a bizarre incident made it headline news once again. Jimmy the Beard Ferrazzo, a bouncer, and his girlfriend, Teresa, were intimate on top of the piano when Jimmy accidentally caused the piano to rise to the ceiling. Jimmy was crushed, literally. And Teresa was rescued. The Condor capitalized on this incident by introducing a new drink called Sex on the Piano. Thanks for joining me today. Catch you later. Bye.